says, if you're in the trade, we're all vulgar, all a bunch of swearing, a bunch of rascals. Everybody's all tatted up, throwing up gang signs. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful Sunday evening. I'm just heading out to soccer practice, and I would like to give you guys 4 myths about being an electrician. Okay, so myth number 1 is that when you are an electrician, you're swimming in money. The typical wage working for someone as an electrician is around $30 to $65 an hour working for someone. So if you are a single dude making $55 an hour living with your parents, then maybe you're swimming in money. But if you are a person with a family of 5 or 6 or 4 on the West Coast, you know how expensive it is. You're not swimming in money, but you're making a very good living. That is for sure. So the myth number 2 about being an electrician is that it's a clean job. Now, there are many aspects of the trade that is clean, but as an electrician, you're working in the dust, heat, cold, working around dangerous chemicals. Whatever process you're working with, if you're in a chocolate making factory, for instance, like I am, or you're in a milk processing plant, or you're in a chicken processing plant, or whatever you're in, you are reaching in places where people usually don't go. You are in the attic, you're laying down on the machines, reaching in places. It's not a completely clean job. It is not the most dirtiest trade or job out there, but it's definitely not a clean job. Now, on to the next myth, which is myth number 3, which says, if you're in the trade, we're all vulgar, all a bunch of swearing, a bunch of rascals. Everybody's all tatted up, throwing up gang signs. No, I'm just exaggerating. But not every tradesman or every electrician is rough or edgy or swears like crazy. I've been in the trade for almost 10 years, and I don't swear. But I have a substitute for swearing, which is freak, and I'm known to use that a lot. But yeah, you do have a lot of rough dudes out there. It's a rough trade, but not all of us are like that. So the 4th myth about being an electrician is that we are working on only fancy stuff, complex systems all the time. It's a fancy job. You're using your brain all the time. There are many aspects of our jobs that is very complex, especially if you are in the industrial field. You're programming machines, you're automating systems, you're doing process control, you're doing a lot of fun things. But a lot of the time too, we're doing a lot of repetitive work, a lot of mundane tasks that are not fun, anybody can do. So it's not all the time we're doing all this fancy stuff, and it's not all electricians. I think most of you guys already know that, but it's not all electricians that are smart, like crazy smart, and it's not we are not all smart cookies. That's all. Let's just put it that way. and we don't do fancy things all the time. There's a lot of repetitive, a lot of physical part of it too. And there you have it. Those are the 4 myths about being an electrician in general. I am on the west coast of Canada. I'm in Surrey, Vancouver, BC, Canada. And these are just some of the myths for you young and up and coming hungry dudes out there to be well informed while you're making your decision to become a Sparky. I'm Yao, owner and master electrician at KankpeElectric. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be dropping these kind of videos, so stay tuned and see you in the next one.